Hello my fellow car modelers, how are you doing today? We are going to do another clearing test on my Uno STP Pontiac that I am decaling up. Video coming soon, not quite done with it yet. I kind of stepped away from this project a bit, been doing a lot of thinking, a little upset with how I've been having some clear problems, and then I noticed as it sit, right now we have the Tamiya TS10 blue, and then the clear was a Mr. Hobby premium top coat at the time, ran out of that, and then I did a video where I tried using some of this Krylon Crystal Clear UV, and not real happy with it. I was going to try to use it again. I still am kind of experimenting with that. I haven't gone out and bought the other Krylon Crystal Clear, the standard stuff. Kind of holding off on that because I have one more shot we want to try. Is again, because I also had a little bit of weird reaction using on the body the Mr. Hobby UV cut. And I don't understand why, because I have a very good friend of mine who even showed me some recent proof that, well, he just cleared a body with decals and it looks absolutely beautiful. I don't know why I'm constantly having problems here. So the clear was buffed out, the decals were laid, and then the decals kind of did a little bit of a wrinkly rink on me. But these have been on there for a good month or so. And I also noticed a few things I'm going to try to fix a little before I shoot some clear coat on here. Just not liking some of the blemishes that are happening, but we are going to go ahead, since the body isn't completed yet, we are going to, on this video, give the Mr. Hobby clear with the UV cut a try on this hood over decals. I haven't shot that stuff over decals, so we're going to see here, experiment time. But I'm not going to spray it here at the bench, because I really kind of blew it on that last video when I tried out the Krylon UV resistant clear, because you know, I kind of blew a little bit too much down. I think that does more problems. I want to try to take my time, go to my paint area where I can just concentrate on it, work on it, and then we'll come back and we'll see what it looks like right after I clear it. Then we're going to wait. I'm going to turn the camera on in a few hours or possibly tomorrow morning, and we'll see what it looks like then, because it seems like it looks great in the beginning, and then, you know, 12 hours later it starts to craze a little on me and go nuts. So I'm going to go ahead and get this prepped with a little bit of wet sanding on some areas here and cleaning up. I had some blemishes develop. I don't want those to be embedded into the clear, and let's just hope, man. I'm going to first do a very light mist. I'm going to set the recommended time is about 10 minutes, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to maybe do one more. We'll see how it is, and then I'm just going to try to do a couple of light coats, and hopefully it all works out. So we'll be right back with that. Well, hello my fellow car modelers, how are you doing today? This is me, Luka C, and if you love to listen for hours to a bunch of knuckleheads talk about model cars, then you just found your new favorite podcast.
Hey, this is Irvin from The Art of Rake on YouTube. I'm the rookie of the group. Listen to the best topic on the hobby right here, right now.
Hi, I'm Fred Pappy Henry from West Georgia Rods and Customs on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. We'll give you tips, techniques, advice on using your favorite color of Rust-Oleum.
Oh, come on.
Had to go there.
What?
Or even House of Color paints on your next project.
Hey guys, it's Mark, Hobby Dude 007 on YouTube and Facebook. Find out all the great tips and tricks, good and bad, right here on the Model Car Enthusiast Podcast.
So you better be sure to follow us, the Box of Chocolates of Model Car Podcast, because you never know what you're going to get. Oh, that was terrible, wasn't it? Right here on YouTube. It seems to look good now. I just brought it out, and I'm already seeing something weird happen right there in the corner, or not the corner, on the side here. Don't know if you see a little bubble formed. It wasn't there, but it never ends. It's right here. See if we can point to it. Who knows? It wasn't there a few seconds ago. Whatever. Never can win, but pretty nice finish. So I used the Mr. Hobby UV cut. I heated up the can, because that is something that has been highly recommended. Heating up the can. I did a light spray over it. Everything looked really good. I let it sit for 10 minutes, and I came back and I did one, not blow-on coat, but a nice, steady, good pattern across, overlays. An overlay is as you cross, you want to go 50%, 50%, 50%. Got it down. It went on really smooth, and it looks pretty darn good. I'm pretty pleased with that. Been out of the quote-unquote paint booth, or should I say paint bathroom, for about 3-4 minutes right now. We're going to let this sit. Hope to goodness no more anomalies show up like that. That's just, it's so weird how that just came about just now. See if we can see it in there. But yeah, let's flip this around so we can see it the way it should be. How's that? That looks good right now. So we are going to set this right down, and we are going to let this cook, set, form, whatever the heck you want to, dry, gas out, whatever, for the next, I don't know. I'm going to be stepping away from the bench. Probably won't be able to come back. It's 4th of July, by the way. Happy 4th of July, everyone. It's past by now for you guys, but we're going to take a look at this tomorrow morning. I'm thinking right now we're at 3 o'clock. By the time I get to this, maybe we're going to be looking at 16 hours. I'm going to let it sit. But if I happen to come in here and see it even later on tonight, I will do maybe turn the camera on and say, hey, this is X amount of time, and this is what it looks like. So let's hope that it stays looking this nice. I'm really hoping so, because from what I understand, the Mr. Hobby UV Cut Clear is still pretty available, and I just want a clear that I can buy rattle can and get decent finishes with. Please. That's all I want in life. Decent model car finishes. I just don't want to 2K clear everything. I'm just not into that, you know. I just think I can get farther with this, and I have seen award-winning models finished with this clear. So we're going to keep rocking with this. Time's going to go by real quick for you, but it's going to be however many hours next, and we'll see how this stuff set up and looks the next day.
3 hours later.
We are exactly about 3 hours later, and let's take a look at what it's doing to us here. And well, I gotta say, it's not looking too shabby. That one spot, if you can again see it in there, it's kind of collapsed on itself, so it looks like I don't know, a crater. Not quite a crater. I don't know. It looks kind of like a fisheye, but it wasn't a fisheye. It was first a dome, and it kind of collapsed. That could probably be rubbed out pretty easy. On the decal, if we can get a good shot of the shininess over the decal, it looks a little better than it did. It's not wrinkled or nothing. It's not as perfect as just the blue area, though. I bet you if I wanted to, and I wanted to kind of do some wet sanding, really, I don't know, probably with the polishing cloths, I wouldn't really put sandpaper to it. I think that we would get a really nice finish with this. I'm starting to like, again, the Mr. Super Clear UV cut. I'm getting impressed with it. I do like that stuff. I think I might have to figure out a way to get myself a whole bunch of it, because sometimes it's easy to get, and then you'll go months and months and months that you can't find it. That's the thing that spooks me about Mr. Hobby's everything is, boy, when it's out for a long time, and that really stinks. But we are looking good with it right there, so I'm kind of happy with the direction we're going. I think this whole model, I will do the finishing off with the Mr. Super Clear UV cut. Let's flip this around again to look at it as it should be. What do you think of that? That's pretty cool, huh? Boy, that works out nice. That looks really good. Okay, well, I tell you what, this is not the end. Not the end of this video. I'm going to shut down, and we are going to look at this in about 15 hours from now in the morning. When we get there, I'll let you know exactly how many hours it is. But this is 3 hours after the last video, which was just a few minutes after I shot the clear. Yeah, that's not too shabs. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Alrighty, we'll see you in a bit.
The next day.
Okay, here we are, well into the next morning. So it has been, since the last time we looked at it, hours and hours and hours. We're probably looking at around 12 hours maybe. And not bad, but it just doesn't seem to have that. I mean, it looks pretty dang good. I'm not hating it, but it's dulled down a little. But I bet you polishing would bring that back. So yeah, the best thing to do, I think, is to leave a freshly cleared car with the Mr. Hobby Mr. Super Clear UV cut. I will say, I'll get more of this. I will start using it. But it's definitely not a spray and walk away stuff. It's a spray, walk away for about a good 16 hours. Let it get like this. It's probably nice and set up at this point. I do notice, let's look at that. Where's that one little, it kind of corrected. It's not so bad that until I do editing, I don't even know if it ever shows up. But again, there was this one bubble right there. It collapsed and turned into like a pimple looking thing with a hole in the center. That probably would buff out. This probably could be cut and buffed. I need to do some research on this product a little more, what they recommend. At this point in time, what I would probably do is I think I would wet sand it at 3600 and do another coat, and then let that sit for a day and see where we go with that. But with this model, I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to leave it at this. I might just do a little basic chemical polishing. I got enough clear on it to cover up the decals. This is not a model that I'm going to be taking to shows for competition. Not that I wouldn't take it to a show, but I'm not really putting that into this model. This was something that is more of a out of the box kind of, even though I'm going to be adding a couple of extra things to it. I'm not going for full on, let's go compete with this. If I was going to, and I could, I really think I could. The problem is why I'm not, I'll just go with that, is I'm not happy with the shade of color that I used. So I kind of stepped back with where I was going with this project. I really wanted it to be TS23. It makes a difference. I couldn't get a hold of it at the time. I have TS23 now, but for this car, I ended up shooting it with TS10, which is a little bit of a darker. I'm not real happy with the shade of blue, so not as nice as it was yesterday, I will say, but it's not too bad. I don't know if you guys can tell in the video compared to last night what it looked like, and like when I had it just out for a couple of hours after shooting. Let me show you a couple clips over time, but let's flip it around like we did with the other ones. There you go. Get the light into it. It's not bad. I'm not unhappy with this product. I think I'm going to try to scavenge the world and get a few more cans in my stockpile. What I like about the UV cut, it's a little bit bigger can. You get a little bit more for not much more money compared to their smaller cans, which their premium top coat that I did use was the shorter cans. The can is a little bit bigger of the UV cut Super Clear. So it's a better deal, and I think I like this product. So that right there is my take on this. I think this was a good experiment, and coming soon we are going to get back onto the body and finish the decaling up, because we have a really cool in-depth decal video coming. I've been shooting that in pieces and parts, and it's going to take a while to put together. So it's going to be a while, but we will get that out. But I probably will come out with a video of the completed build before the decal video comes out, because when I get this done, I'm going to want to show you guys. It's a neat looking car, great kit from Silvino's JR Models, and it's a model I have wanted to do for a very long time. So anyways, I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you got some good information from this video. That's what we do this for. And why do we constantly go through the pain and agony of painting and clearing, decaling, clearing these model cars? Well, that's simple. 'Cause it's fun. Here's the producers.